I don't want drive people on make fire on ya. You don't want to know in my DM. Please, I thank you. Look here. I'm gonna make sure I tell someone on something. You see, on a man where I come in a woman DM, let me not say woman, because I'm not talking to nobody else. You see, on a man where I come in a DM, I don't know on a woman stay out of my DM. Stay out of my DM. I'm not looking nobody. Okay. Season so great when you've got Boxy mobiles on limited data for so. Hi, Alan girl. Morning. Yeah, and it's when you turn up. Unlimited data for social media on Boxy mobile. Select the social apps that you do. Why, Mr. Gold gone about it business? Gold gone about it business, my dear. Shut up, gone about it business. I want to tell you something. In this morning, I got in there for London session on my MT5. I say, by the time me wake up, shotgun. So today was NFP news. Morning, everybody. Morning. How you doing? How you doing? Why am I not seeing the screen? Morning, morning. TikTok banana my studio. I think at when may I get it back? Today? Tomorrow. They said the 3rd. Can't bother with TikTok. I better I don't have to go live over there, so I need to pick a platform and stick to it. Good morning, good afternoon. How you doing? Hi, Novia. Right, so before we get started, guys, I did make the flyer and I just never drop it in the group. So what I can start though moving forward, guys, is I am going to start teaching everybody individually, right? Tomorrow holiday. I forgot it tomorrow. Tomorrow not July the 4th. July the 4th, not the 4th. Or the 3rd. What I could say? Oh, Saturday. What was I going to say? Yes. So what I'm going to be doing is for everybody in the group that has a strategy, I'm going to be teaching everybody individually, right? Well, it's not a matter of teaching, but just in case some of you guys missed out on some of the trainings or whatever the case may be, I'm going to get everybody on a Zoom call, or even get everybody on a Zoom call and individually make a call out everybody. You understand? For you guys to show me how would you enter a trade if the trade was to set up. Because what me I get to understand that most of you guys are not using the strategy. Right? Only some of you guys are using the strategy. So if me up a holiday, nobody not go trade. You understand? So that's the whole point of me creating the strategy so everybody can win off me when I'm not around. You understand? So that means that if anything happened to me, or if me I travel, or whatever the case may be, persons can actually use the strategy on their own. Right? Apart from Elijah and Pauline that's been with me for a while, they know how to use the strategy. But does everybody else in the group know how to use it? You understand? Are you guys watching the video? Are you guys taking any trades outside of the sessions when you guys see the market setup, etc.? You understand? So moving forward, right? When you guys come on here, right? You guys are gonna either tell me what to do on the chart, or me I go bring you guys up in the chat, whether you're using your phone, you can share your screen. So I can set Zoom where I give everybody access to share their screen. I can pick on somebody random, you understand, during the week or over the weekend, and ask you guys to pull up your trading view chart on your phone. You understand? And I want you guys to show me how would you enter a trade if you was to enter the trade on your own. You understand? So moving forward, for those who are just coming on, you guys are going to be starting to use the strategy on your own. That means that if I'm sick and I can't come out of my bed and I can't do any session, or if I'm away, you understand, on vacation, then you guys are supposed to be able to take the trades them on your own. You understand? Because the strategy easy for use. Right. So for everybody that's on here who has been using the strategy on their own with futures, differently from Pauline and Elijah, has anybody else been using the strategy? Because you can't pay for something and not use it now, guys. This come like Netflix. If you pay for Netflix and you know watch Netflix the whole month, you just give away free money. You understand? So we have to start come out of this little habit here, guys. Just in case I'm not around, right? At summertime, me not go there. Me also summer guys are outside me say, right? Even if I'm out and about, I'm say, all right, guys. You understand? Look and see if you see anything setting up. You understand? You can enter the trades on your own. Nobody now answer in the chat, so that means that nobody now use the strategy. Right? You have to be independent, guys. That's why the strategy is there. The strategy never buy for cock up on a trading view. The strategy is there to help you get into the market when I'm not around or if you see something setting up. So this move this morning, so I had a London session this morning, right? Only a couple people came on, everybody else was sleeping, right? But let's say, for example, right? Let's say for queer TikTok, when them name the Zoom updates. So the chart, me I see the chart and the you guys are seeing the screen? When I see the screen, guys. Kada Nancy sa galang yaso. Oh, hold on, stop sharing. What difference me I see over here? So hold on. Share. Share the screen. Hold on, then. Are you guys seeing the screen? Are you guys seeing the screen? I don't know if nobody hear me, because nobody now reply. Okay, okay. Right. So this morning the market moved, right? Now, let's say this morning you got up, or whenever you got up, right? And you did not get to come onto the session, all right? Because most of these move happen early in the morning. Let's say you came on this morning. Well, MNQ never push up that much, but you understand you could have still get in. All you guys had to do was come onto your chart, right? Come onto your chart, wait for the market to set up. Once you get your break and close above the red box, that's your cue for you to get into the trade, right? So right over here, it did push up quite a bit when you really look on it on the 1 minute time frame. So you come on the 1 minute time frame. In this case, you get the buy pop up right here. You have the EMA and the trend line green, and you have the volume green. So if you did get up this morning before, you saw a little bit before the news came out, you could have entered the trade from here. Yes, and so that's what I'm going to be teaching everybody. So me I could go through everybody that's in the chat. Yes, and everybody should have the strategy on their charts. Everybody, right? Whether it's on your laptop, if you are doing it on your laptop, or if you are doing it by your phone, right? Now, if it's not on the trading view chart on your phone, all you need to do, right? You don't need that. Once you have it already, you don't need the laptop to add it on, right? All you have to do is click on the three dots on your phone, click on the three dots, and then go to indicators. Then go to go to invite only, you'll see them around there. So click on the three dots on your phone on the TradingView app, go to indicators, and then you're supposed to see it around there if I add it on for you. The only time it shouldn't be there unless you did not pay, but it should be there. Right? If it's not there, then you'd have to do it from your laptop or from your desktop. All right. So that's what we're going to be doing. So we can do it over the weekend, because we can use crypto and do it. We can do it over the weekend, or today our day. Because I'm not even know the day of the week to Jesus. Or today or Thursday. So yeah, we can do it over the weekend, guys. We can either do it Saturday or Sunday. Right? Get everybody on the training. Uno turn up, then watch the replay. Right? Or whenever they're free, they do the training. So we talk about a training. Right? So the training is going to be you coming on. I'm going to let you share your screen, and I am going to let you demonstrate to me how you would enter a trade. You're going to share your screen, and you're going to show me how you would have entered a trade, either for a buy or for a sell. What are you looking for? If you get it, then you get it good. You understand? If there's any hiccups, then you understand, if there's any mistake, then I'm going to correct you in between. You understand? You can't hear, so you have to exit and come back in, JR. Somebody could type it in the chat and let him know to come out and come back in and press for audio. You have to come out and come back in, JR. We don't work as a team, guys. I have to do everything. That's why I say I can stop do sessions. Yep, stop do sessions and make you use the strategy. I say if we not go trade and make money. True. Stop doing the sessions and let you focus on using the strategies. Remember now, guys, trading is about being independent. You understand? If you have a good strategy, it's about being independent, which means say you don't have to sit down in your house all day. You understand? You don't have to sit down in your house all day or sit down on the charts all day for you to make any money. You understand? Once you make certain amount of money, for the day you're finished. Right? That's all right. We're waiting for the market to set up. So all we have to do is work together, guys. Yes, and work together. You see, somebody needs some helping at the group. I know everybody might be busy or some people they are work. You understand? Somebody need helping at the group. Yes, and reach out to them. Reach out to them and you understand and help them set up if they need setting up. Right. MNQ for the buy, guys. I'm not gonna say reach out to them in the group and then give them a helping hand. That's what a community is for now, guys. If you know the answer to what they're asking, you understand, then yes, you can answer in the group. Because sometimes me not even pay attention to the group, guys. Me either sleep because I remember some weird hours me go on my bed. Weird hours. When me supposed to sleep, me they up like a hole in the night. I look out for dopey. True. By the time I come out for the sessions, them at 1, sometime at 2 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, son. Me sleep out. If me not have anything to do, yeah, son. Me sleep out the day. Like the other day, I was so tired I couldn't get up for London session. Not like we didn't miss anything because the market was slow last night. Right? Yeah, night vigil. So I slept out the whole day until when it was time for New York session. Right? Me get up for London session this morning and I went straight back to, just have breakfast and I go straight back to bed. I was tired. Yeah, son? Just to help everybody to make some money and pass them accounts. Yeah, son? It's draining after a while. Right? So where me can offload some of these sessions, you understand? Then that's what I'll do. If for London session, instead of getting up for London session, so you guys can use the strategy on your own. Just like how you don't get up or company session here, you get up, set your alarm, go by your trading view chart. Once the market set up, you enter the trades them on your own. You understand? I true because sometime during the morning I'm up early, especially if I have things to get done out the road. So I say, all right, then might as well me do London session and done before me go out on the road. Right? New York session is a hit and miss. You don't have to trade New York session. Like now, we will probably get 1 or 2 look move out of New York session because you understand it was NFP. Right? And then a little bit of buyers are coming in the market. So yes, you will get a little bit of buyers here and there. Right? And next thing what I want everybody to do is have a target in mind how much money you want to make for the day. You understand? You know, if you're on a live account, your target's supposed to be anything from $5 to $1,000. For those who are on the evaluation phase, anything from $5 to $1,000. To cut down the money as far as you can. You understand? Focus on making the money to go towards the target. You understand? grab and go, grab and go. As soon as you secure profit, let me know in the chat. Kim, I've secured my profit. Enough communication now going in the group. Sometimes I ask questions in the group and they come like a ghost told me in a Ghostbusters. You understand? Ghostbusters are going in the group there. Nobody now drop them result in the group no more. When you finish trading for the day, take a screenshot and put it inside of the group, guys. If you trade for the day. You understand? We're going to teach everybody how to see the trades them a little bit longer rather than go in, out, in, out, in, out. You see, once you have enough buffer on your account, you can start swinging your trades. Me only can do this to the persons who have buffer in them accounts. So what I mean by buffer, if you're on a live account and you have anything from 2,000 up, I can teach you how to swing your trades. For those who have anything less than 2,000, you guys can go and grab and go, grab and go. So what I mean by swinging your trades, let's say, for example, now you enter the trade from right here. And you have over $2,000 in your account. You can swing this trade. As long as you keep pushing up, you can stay in. How do you know when to stay in? When you see the trend line underneath the price and the EMA underneath the price right here like this. Right? Yes, you can get a little bit of pullback here and there. Right? As long as everything is still green, you can stay in your trades. For those who have don't have a buffer yet, right? Grab and go. Like, no, if you don't have enough, everybody should secure one little piece of profit off of this little move right here. Right? Anything where you have less than 2, grab and go. If you have 2 or more in your account, you can swing your trade for the whole day. As long as you keep buying, you can stay in and go and swing it. Right? So that now, rather than you going up, in and out, in and out, in and out, and especially if you have a live account, then what you can do from there, right? What you can do from there is literally stay in. If the market keep pushing up for the whole day, you can stay in and go and hold it a little bit. Yeah, son, you secure $75, all right. So I'm under 1 minute time frame. So let's see. You can re-enter back for the buy now. You can hear me now, JR? Okay. Right. You're in the trade, JR? You're in the buy? Okay. So when you're entering the trades, try not to enter too much at one time. Try and work with one pair because whatever MNQ does, MES normally follows. Because 2 of them, that's 2 contracts there you have, and you only need to be in one trade at a time. If anything, you can do MNQ and MGC. Yes, and but MES follows MNQ. Yeah. So for next time, you can do MNQ and MGC. All right. So what I'm going to do here, what I'm going to do is drop the training videos inside of the group, inside of the chat, so everybody can watch it when you guys are free. I think I have enough training videos on how everybody can use the strategy. I usually go over what I'm doing before I get into the trades. But me have plenty videos in the school platform. Right, everybody's supposed to still be in. I'm staying on I'm under 1 minute time frame. So for those who are grabbing and going, then yes, and we can easily get access to down here. So now I'm waiting for this to come out, waiting for the candles to come out of this area. If we get a nice break and close above this red box, then we can stay in at the buy a little bit longer, right? If we get the break and close, if we get a rejection, then we come out and wait for the break and close above. So that's what we're waiting for. I'll play some music in the meantime. You think, oh, I'm so fine. All day is in my mind. You call me on the phone. How I want you home. I need connection and the satisfaction. My chemistry is flowing. Can you put a chain reaction? I need connection and the satisfaction. My chemistry is flowing. Can you put a chain reaction? Nice, they have been gathered. Be nice already, and she come back again. That be nice, they have been gathered. Be nice already, and she come back again. That one of the steps they started to float. The wind they feel like she start to climb smoke. They start get wild and rap and bomb it out. They start feel I like man when they go. But the girl, but we do not know. This is how she love and she start back home. So what to do? Yesterday they go a station, go report. Go tell the police that carry him go a coat. And they can't make love, they pump the neck joke. They say me want a man who no rope and post. She want a man to move her from pillar to post. She want a man in her life, a man to make to feel nice. You hear? Ah, she want me to feel nice, so she feel that we are. It's a story about life, everybody has a story time. A lot of friends, the questions, why? So much more. All right, so we get a little pull back here. Let me go down on the Vix side. BF Wish is 25 on S one with last night. Fear foolishness. Are they still active? Huh? All right, guys. Vix 10-1S for those who are trading Vix. So 10-1S for the buying. So we're waiting for MNQ to push back up. We're waiting on MNQ to push back up, guys. Ooh, this played out. This was from last night. 51 is not going with nothing. 25 one is not really going on with nothing. Vix 10 not going with nothing. 75 we'll wait for the break and close. 75 one is 75 is there playing about. Is it on the 15? Yep, on the 15 already yet. On the 1 minute, it's not ready yet, it's consolidating. Alright, step index. Can get into step index. We need a brand new candle though. All right, guys, step index for the buy. Oh, this been pushing up for morning. Oh, look on a nice piece of buyer. Mighty. It's been buying from this morning. One nice piece of buy that, Gone to Jesus. Go on, go on, go on. Yeah, but I'm waiting for it to break and close. If you're paying attention, I'm using my strategy. So for me to get in for the buy, I need a break and close above this red box. So it's consolidating here, so we need a break and close above this red box right here on the lower time frame. So if I don't get the break and close, I'm not getting in. Now, if I was using the naked chart now, then yes, I would still wait for my break and close if I was using the naked chart. Okay, if you notice where it keeps coming up and rejecting, you need a break and close above this previous structure over here. So right now it's just trapped in between this area right here. You need a break and close above first. That's why I'm gonna tell you guys we are gonna do the one-to-one, right? For those who have the strategy, because some of you guys either enter too early or enter too late. You understand? The securing a profit part, I think everybody is supposed to get that by now. But is it the entering is the problem? The entry. If the entry is not correct, you guys are gonna lose money. So you say it come up right here and start pulling back. We don't want that. We want the break and close above. If you're using the 1 minute time frame, if I'm under, that was a 1 minute, this is a 5 minute, see there? Still, there's a barrier still there. If I'm using the 15, yeah, son, there's a little red box right there, if you can see it, right? And you see the wicks. The wicks means signs of rejection, because looking at this, it's been buying all night. So let's say for those persons who have the strategy, right, they could have catch this move this morning. Me did I see it from, let me see, from this morning, from last night, this been buying. So from 10 o'clock last night, or 10 o'clock my time, this been buying. Right? So for anybody that did catch this, this is a nice piece of buy. They wouldn't have to come out of this none at all. All they have to do was just look at the trend line right here and see it for the whole night, whole day. You understand? 75 one is now. This put on a piece of buying. We were talking about this last night. Call out the buyer from down here, so I'm just gone like a salmon mouth. Yeah, so the only time the trend line changed, right, is in between here. I can't even see let me see something. Yep, it changed right here when the candle came down. This is the only time it changed. Then it called out back a next buy right here, so. So you see what happened? It called up, we had, remember, you know, before you get back into any trade, wait for your break and close above the red box. The buy, the green candle, the EMA and the trend line is green and the volume is green. So this would have been your entry candle right here, so because this would have been your break and close candle. So let's say for example, you were in this buy from all the way down here. So one nice piece of buy this, you know. 75 oneness is not really my favorite pair, but why? It's been moving like a magnet for the last couple of days. Let's say you enter the buy from here and you decide to close out right here. Yeah, son. That's 1 day worth of buy. 1 day, 14 hours and 15 minutes worth of buy. Yeah, son. You're only coming out when you see the trend line change, which it did change right here. You understand? So we did get the break and close above this area, right? Then as soon as the C start come back or retrace, you grab a profit and run from right here. Then you could have re-enter back right here again. So this was this morning at 2:15 a.m. That was when we came off. Right? We came off before that. So call out back and next buy again. We get the break and close above the red box, the buy pop up, everything line up green. It did push up, create a new red box, right? So you guys have the option if you want to stay in and swing it, or you can just grab and go with your profits. Because right now you see the red arrow pop up, the red box is there, right? But the trend line was still green, right? So you have options. You can either stay in based off of the trend line, or if you understand, for those who are scalper, you decide, okay, I'm not take no checking, I'm going to take my profit and run to Jesus. You can also do that. You understand? So you have multiple options on if you want to get out of your trades, yes or no. Either the trend line, that's a number one, the red box and the red arrow, that's a number two, right? If you see the candles, not so much of the candles, because the candles can turn red one time and by the next candle turn green. So it would have been this trend line right here, the red arrow and the red box, yes, and not so much of the volume either. Because you can see a little bit of sellers creeping and the volume don't change. It's just a little retracement, or if news event come out or whatever the case may be, and it just decide to drop drastically. You understand? So in this case now, right, on 75 oneness, I drop down either back down to my 1 minute or my 5 minutes for those who are trading VIX, right? We did get our break and close above here, but guess what? There's no volume. If you look down here, the volume baseline is red. The volume is yellow, which means to wait, right? The candles are not green, and the EMA line is red. So in this case, it's a no-no for me. So I would have to wait. This is a no-no as well. Yeah, son, this not ready yet to come down here to go find support, so that not ready yet. Right? This not ready yet either. I need everything to be green before I get in. All right, this not ready yet. There's a little bit of bias in on the baseline, but the volume is red. You understand? We have the break and close above the green box already, right? We have a little bit of green candles are creeping. The EMA is green, but I need this to push up a little bit more before I get into this. This too close to the trend line, right? This trade was on from last night. So as you can see, there's no volume. So the volume bar is weak. They're not strong, as in, you understand, when you just enter a trade and they shoot up, weak out. There's not enough volume there. Yes, and you saw these volumes up there, so. Yes, I saw you want the volume now to be strong, like Goliath. Yes, son. So with this now, me love step index, because you don't need a lot of money to make with for step index to make money. You can put on a 0.10 and this, I'll leave it all night. So if you see this from last night, all I have to do is just stay in this. My trend line was green right up. The little sections where it's yellow, right? The two sections where it was yellow is when the warning sign pop up right here. So this warning sign, I tell you say, sweet, 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 and away we go. It I tell you say, secure your profit because you might potentially get a pullback or a little bit of sellers might creep in back at some point. Watch out. Something, look here, work your body yourself. So let me show you what's going on here. So you see where the warning sign is? If you look at this candle closely, you can see the red on the outer side. So we have the red box right here, which is our resistance. You have a red candle. That means a little bit of sellers creeping at this candle right here. So that's why the warning sign pop up. Then it push up again. And next warning sign pop up and the red arrow and the red box and the red outer line on the candle. That means a little bit of sellers creeping. So that's why the yellow pop up right here. That don't mean you must jump out now. It means you move your stop loss in profit, or if you want to close out, to close out. Then you push up again, right? This green arrow take out this red arrow over here. So then a red box pop up here so again. Then right here you have a next candle with a red outer line. Then from here it start continue pushing up. Yes, so now we add a box. So this was the break and close we were waiting on. Yes, and now we have buyers pushing up. So this going good today. This actually did go on good today. It's still in a downtrend, but it's choppy bad, man. Bad. On the daytime frame, because we're basically trading a counter trend trade. It's been in a downtrend for a while, but today's day candle, as you can see on the day, the buyers are in on the outside of the day candle. Even though the candle is red, it's not red as in sellers are in. It's just telling you that, okay, buyers are in here, get ready to enter on the lower time frame. I like to enter step index when it just set up. So because I miss that move there. You understand? Miss it, man. Because that's one nice piece of buy there, so. You understand? It might not look like a big move, but trust me, on a 0.10, you're nice. Pan a piece of trade, yeah. And if you have enough money, you can put on all one lot. Hey, you're bidding the money. Right, Mr. Wagga na John shop yes now. Because MNQ now going to wonderful yes I know. Right. Anybody still in, guys? Anybody still in? Right, MGC a pushback as well. Sure. US oil gone all the way back down to $67. I wouldn't mind it drop all the way back down to $50. $67 to rated. All right, so do remember, guys, if you're in the trade, right, if you're in any other trades, whether MGC, MES, or MNQ, and you're negative $500, close out at the 5. Do not let it go over the 5. Because some of you guys see the yellow now have to go through to build it back up. You understand? So if it reached the -5, or if you want to close out at -4 or 3 or 2 or 1, you better close out or save the account. You understand? Because it's a new month, guys. This new month, I want to see everybody start reaching to the live accounts. You understand? Create a schedule around trading. So if you know, say, okay, Kim do the session 3 times a day, I might not can make it for the 3 sessions per day. Right, guys? Now close out that trade here. Close out MNQ. If you know that you can't make it onto the 3 sessions, you only can make it to 2, Asian and London, or Asian and New York. You understand? New York sometime-ish. Like, no, be a nonsense to go on with. Not all the time you come on, you can get it move good. You understand? Sometimes you come on, it's set up nicely. Sometimes you come on, it's crappy like now. You understand? Sometimes you come on to London session, it move good. Sometimes you come on, it's crap. Right? When we come on these sessions, we don't know how the market condition is going to be. We can only analyze, you understand, and what's going to happen. Like, no, be a nonsense. I'm not a fan of New York session, but because most of you guys are overseas, that's why I do it. You understand? But that's why I'm saying I could teach everybody how to use a strategy. Yes, and so when I don't want to do New York session, you guys can go on there and see if anything's set up. And if you see anything set up, you can enter. If you don't see anything set up, you don't enter. You understand? So that's what we're going to be doing moving forward. So New York session is a hit and miss most time. Right? From day one, I never like New York session from over forex side. Right? I normally stick to Asian session and London session. Asian session is more consolidating. It's slow, but it's sure most of the time. So you put on one trade and you say, all right, then even if you drop asleep, you're not going to blow your account like that so quick. Because it's slow, the market slow. Yes, and worse if the strategy tell you say, okay, buy MNQ, right? If it keeps pushing up for the night, then yes, you will make one piece of change. By the time you wake up, you close out. Right? And next thing as well, when you see money, you grab and go. Yes, and grab and go. Most of the money then when we make are during Asian session. We make more money in a New York session than in a Asian session, than any other session. Because usually, right, for New York session, the market, even if the market pull up a little bit, yes, son, you make one little piece of change and you come out of the market. Let me see, New York, Asia, me keep saying New York session, sure. Asian session. So Asian session would have kick in from right here. Right, everybody out of the trade, guys. So that trade is now invalid. So New York, Asian session would have kick in right here. Right? You can see the market did push up a little bit. I'm on the 15-minute time frame. The market did push up a little bit, came back down. You understand? Remember before we came off of the session last night, we said tell everybody to close out just in case it doesn't push back up. Right? Came back down, find support here. So then this was a London session. Right? This was a London session. So when I came on this morning, the market had just set up. Right? They never set up straight away, but by the time I came off, right, we had the market push up right here. So this was London. So you see the difference between Asia session and London. London, this was this move. This move right here. I know this is a New York session. So as you can see, it's not no big amount of, you understand, big moves happen during Asian session and London session. But you could have still make a little bit of money from here to here. Oops, from here to here. Because remember when we came on, yes, and we had make a little piece of change and then we re-enter back on the market, pull back, I was all right, when I stay in here. The London session pushed up. So for those persons who have the strategy, you could have get up this morning early, right? Even if you had missed the session, you could have got up early this morning, you could have entered the trade right here. So 9:25 a.m. my time, that would have been about 3 or 4:25 a.m. Right? So if you had work, you could have literally enter this, take it up here, so grab your profit and run to Jesus. Right? So the warning sign, the pop up, the red box pop up, and the red arrow pop up down here. Right? So now, this came back down here, is finding support. Came back down here, so now, so for me to re-enter back this, I need a break and close above this area. That's under 5-minute time frame. If you're using the 1 minute time frame, for those persons who are fairly new to the strategy, do not use the 1 minute time frame. Stick to the 5 minutes. Only those persons who've been using the strategy for a while can use the 1 minute. Because the 1 minute time frame is very volatile. So if you're fairly new to it, stick to the 5 minutes time frame. 5 minute time frame have more hole in it. You understand? So now we need it to come back above this red box, give us the break and close. What I mean by break and close, when you have a brand new candle above this box right here. So that's what break and close mean. What I mean by break and close on the upside, that's what I mean. If you have the break and close on the downside, you need a brand new candle below. For these trades, I'm not looking for sells. I'm only looking for buys. So I don't care how long it takes for me for set up, me still gonna wait. Right? So you need everything to be lined up back green before you can enter. Right? That's number one. Number two, if you're gonna be busy and you're in profit, you better you close out or you walk up and down with the phone like a mad people. If you're in a kitchen a cook, if you look after sandwich, whatever you could do, you walk up and down with the TradingView app on your phone. Everybody's supposed to have the app. Right? While you wash up the plate, you watch your trade. If you see any side pullback, if you see the red arrow pop up, the red box pop up, come out of the trade and then wait for it to no, so you can use this and pass the account in no time. You basically get a cheat sheet right here, so right? For those who are on the evaluation, right? You guys can use this strategy and enter trades. I wouldn't say to enter 10 trade for the day. Wait on quality setups. Once we make certain amount of money for the day, guys, me done. Me not enter no more trade for the day. I'm on a live account. I just the other day me purchased one next eval. Right? I'm already off the account already. Me not sit, when we say good, I'll sit down and wait and good setup. And it doesn't even have to be, you understand, quality setup. But I don't go in and out because I'm more of a swing trader. So I can see that my trades them a little bit longer than most of you guys. Yes, and that's why I could teach you how to use a strategy for staying a little bit longer as a swing trader. Me not do the in-out business. Yes, and so let's say you're on the 150K account. Let me pull this up right here. Let's say you're on the 150K account, right? I'll go past for the next. You're on the 150K account and your profit target is $8,000. Right? $8,000, guys. Remember, you can't make the 8 grand in a one day. Right? You can do 1K per day or $500 per day. Or 3 or, you understand? Whatever amount for the day. So it says your consistency rule is 40%, which means that you can't make the 8 grand in one day. Right? So what you can do now, aim to make $500 to $1,000 per day. So if you do $1,000 per day, that's 8 days. You know, basically I get the cheat sheet right now. Right? I'm gonna record it so you guys can go back and watch it and drop it in the group. Hold on. Right. So you're on the 150K account, right? Your profit target is $8,000. Your max drawdown is $4,000. What does this mean? Once you reach 4,000 in any trade and you reach to that limit, the account is gone. Right? The $8,000 is your profit target that you need to pass the account for you to get the live account. Right? The 40% consistency rule means that you cannot make all of the 8K in a one day. Right? So you have the strategy now. You say, all right, then just start. Right? What you're going to do is wait, sit down. Once you have the strategy, you're going to sit down and wait for quality trades. Right? Hold on, let me check if this is ready. You're going to sit down and you're going to wait for quality trades. Right? For those who have VIX, guys, you can get into 75 for the buy. So you see how easy this was? I wait for the break and close right here. You see that? Never go against the strategy. So you wait until they come out of this consolidation. This is called a consolidation. Wait until they get the break and close above the red box. This is your break and close candle, this one. You're going to wait for your second candle for you to get in. And that's it. Check that about and run up and down. Once you enter on the lower time frame, you come back to your 15 minutes For those who are trading VIX or forex, you come and you set your stop loss right here. And that's it. Don't overcomplicate it, guys. Always sit down and wait until the trade set up. Right, so we get to that part there. So may I teach you guys how you can pass these accounts in a no time without rushing and with using the strategy. All right, I'm gonna drop this in the group. All right, bye. Right, so back over here so now. So the target is $8,000, right? Overall, and you're aiming to make anything from 3 to 5, right? $300 to $500 or $3 to $1,000. Yes, son? Right. So from here now, you just come on to you just come on to futures. You just start trading futures. You don't know what is what, and yes, son, you take time and get into the strategy and everything. The more you use the strategy, the more money you make, and the more you can make money. Right? The more you use it, and the more you can understand it more and more. You can't use it today, and not use it tomorrow, use it the next day, and not use it the next day. If you don't understand, you ask questions, right? Or you watch the videos 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, 10 time, 20 time until you get it. Right? You come onto the session first thing in the morning. Remember, if you're going to be trading on your own, check the news. Right? You go on Forex Factory and you're gonna be checking this calendar on here, so right. So you come to the date that is on. So the date over here, the times, it depends on the time zone that you're in. I'm in the UK, so me I say UK time right here. Right? The currency, we're mainly trading USD. So you see these red folders, they mean major news. Right? When you see yellow folder, it's normal news. That means it's not so volatile in the market. When you see orange folder, it means the minor news. When you see the gray folders, it means bank holiday. Like Friday, yes, which is tomorrow, we have bank holiday and the US dollar. So the market not gonna really do not much tomorrow. So tomorrow is a holiday for everybody. Right? Because we are trading US stocks pairs. Right? So you come around here, so now, after you're done check the news, and you say, all right, let me drop down to the 5 minutes time frame. Let's say you missed out on this move already. The market came down. You understand? With these pairs, we're mainly looking for buys. We're not really looking for sells. The reason why I'm not looking for sell is because they're in an uptrend on the higher time frame. So when I come on my lower time frame, I said, all right then, Kim said, me only look for buys. So in this case, I am going to wait for a break and close above the red box, which means that when you get a brand new candle, break and close above, right? You're going to get the first one. And then when you get the second one, that's your cue for you to enter the trade. So what you can do is set an alert. For everybody that has TradingView, if you have the free version, you get 3 free alerts. 3. So you're going to see the plus sign. If you're using a laptop or a desktop, you're going to see the plus sign right here. So it's kind of difficult to set it on your phone on the TradingView app. You understand? Well, you can set the alert right here. Once you get the alert goes off, it'll tell us a ping, 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 your trade ready. You understand? So once it goes off, you come back on either on your phone if you're out and about, or if you're at home on your laptop or your desktop, you come back and you see what the trade is doing. You understand? If it's pushing down, you make it go and push, because what you don't want to do is get in for the sell and you chop in at the sell, chop in a reversal, which means let's say for example now, I am not a scalper, so I wouldn't get into this. Unless my company day, I see a strong setup. In this case round here, right? Let me show you what a strong setup is. So the candle is red. My trend line is still green. which means that this buy is still active, right? It's in an uptrend. I'm not going against the trend because right here, so is bear consolidation. Yes, and all of this right here is bear consolidation, meaning the market are arranged in between this area, right? And when you look down here at the volume, there's no volume at all, right? So me not go against the trend unless I get a strong break and close below this, out of this area. On the lower time frame, let me show you how it look on the lower time frame. So unless I get a strong break and close, right, out of this area completely, because all of this right here is bear structure, right? Yes, you probably can get in and scalp it here and there. Like for right here, so if we get a strong break and close right here, it might not push down that far. We can probably get in and make one look $50, one look $60 probably, right? Take it from probably here to here. Yes, and for here to here. So all of these right here are telling you that these are previous structure, previous support and previous resistance in the market. Yes, son. But the main part that we're trying to defend is if we don't get a strong break and close out of this area completely, it's not going to be a strong sell. It's going to come down here, come retest. So retest is when the market pull back a little bit, then pull back up. See, it's doing it right here. Come back or retest, pull back up. Come back or retest, pull back up. Come back or retest until and you get the drift. So unless I get a strong break and close below here, I am not getting in for the sell. Now, what can happen? They can pull down the market, and as soon as they enter the sell, guess what happen? Them buyers then push up at the price. It's a trap. It's a big trap. As soon as the market pull down, the hedge funds then push up at the market. So that's why I hardly call out trades for sell. Hardly. Once in a blue moon. Sometimes it eat or sometimes it don't eat. So I like to sit down on my hands and wait for the buy. I don't care how long it take me have the phone on my hand. Just like how I can scroll up on TikTok all day and sit down over mix up website and mix up page. I know what going on TikTok. We must can sit down and wait for and all day just the same. Right? What I normally do is have two separate phones. My trading phone different from my main phone. That means say anybody that's calling me, they're not disturbing my trading. I have my trading view open on my wall mount and my desktop, yes. So me I watch me trade. Whoever talk to me, if it's not business or trading, me no want hear it. Cause me not talk pasa. The minute you can, if you're relying on, or if you don't have your laptop in front of you, have your phone in front of you where you can see the trades. I normally set a process, if you're going to be busy, do not trade. If you're going to go to your bed, do not trade. Better you close out the trade them, and then you understand, you can go sleep. Right? Because anything can happen during the night and the war can break out. Right? If you're going to be on the phone, if you're not going to pay attention to the trades, tell the person if you call you back or you call him back. Them call you back or you call him back. Because that's distraction. Right? If you're there work, depending on the type of job what you're doing, for office work, then you can trade. Yeah, son? Nobody knows if you know say you're a trader. If you don't want to go office by yourself, are you there don't want to go corner by yourself, you can open TradingView, log into TradingView anyway. Anywhere you can log into TradingView and for them desktop and trade. As long as you remember your login details and trade. So nobody is supposed to have no excuse. That's all. If you're security, depending on what kind of job, you can pull out your phone. If you can use a phone, and you can still trade and make some money while you're at work. If you depend on a ward now, it's hard for you because hospitals don't like when they use phones. Phones are not allowed on a ward. Because when you go after, if you go look after the patient, you probably could give the patient wrong injection. Yeah, son. So if you work in a hospital, you can trade if you're on your break. But guess what happens when you break up? You know, remember, so you're in a trade either. Unless you enter trades when you just start your break. So you have 1 hour, you have 2 hour break or whatever the case may be. Anything can happen in the market by then. You make one look $100, work $300. You're done for the day until when you can go home and trade properly. Yeah, son. So I normally tell people if you're going to be busy, do not trade. Because that's distraction and that's you losing your account and losing money right there. So, yeah, son, and so on and so forth. So, in this case now, I would leave this until it's set up back properly. I want it to set up back for the buy. Yeah, I want it to set up back for the buy. I'm going to follow my instincts and sit down and wait for it for set up for the buy. So even though it call out the sell right here, like I said, the sell doesn't have to play out. We can get the break and close, as you know. By the time we enter, the market start pull up back. Like I said, when you go on the daytime frame, this buy is still active. You see, if the candles were down here now and they call out a sell up on the day, then yes, we could have get in for the sell. But right here, so this buy is still active. The line is still underneath the price. So me not take no chance I get into it. Right. Any questions, guys? Before me jump off, if I see this setting up, then I will let you guys know in the chat. If you guys have the strategy, then you can get in on your own once you see it set up. And then over the weekend, we're going to start do the one-to-ones, the one-to-one training. All right. So I will see everybody later on for Asian session. There's not going to be any New York session tomorrow because tomorrow bank holiday. Right? So no New York session tomorrow, Friday. We're only going to be doing Asian and London session. All right, guys. Later on. All right, later.